Falcons team. Are they similar to what you saw earlier in the season, or I mean, both teams have changed quite a bit? Do you think?
I feel like they're very much similar to when the last time we faced them. They still got skilled position players everywhere, so we got to make sure we do our best to contain all those guys because they come out and try to attack in different personnels and things like that.
Bijan only had, I think, one play against you guys. I don't know if you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
whatever, but do they run basically the same system with him in there? Is it so you're prepared for the system,
Yeah.
or are you preparing for the player?
For the system, for the most part, they run the same thing. They just switch different people in and out.
How good is he?
He's good. He's good. He's good. Yeah, I seen him with the ball in his hands. He's good at making people miss in open space. So we got our work cut out.
What did you learn in that last Falcons game that maybe you could use this week?
Yeah, that we just gotta capitalize on different situations. That game kind of came down to our last series, and we just got to make sure we finish and not put ourselves in that situation again.
And can you describe the importance of Sunday's game for you guys?
Yeah, super important. If we win this one, we're first place in the division, and so this is like a playoff game for us.
And Anton, when you're facing a team for the second time, is it helpful? Is it more helpful, or maybe does it boomerang on you a little bit when you know more about them and they know more about you?
Yeah, I think it helps because they're still going to run their system. It's just a matter of what plays come at you at a time. They're obviously going to come out and show us different looks and things like that, but once everything gets settled in, it's pretty much the same system.
And then also the last 2 days for you, first off the Walter Payton Award, and then being named Defensive Player of the Week. Just for both of those awards, what do they mean to you?
Oh, they mean a lot. It's I put a lot of work in, and so it's just paying off. So for the Defensive Player of the Week, that was awesome. But then the Walter Payton is even better. So being able to give back to the community and have that out there, that's been amazing.
Can you take us through that play? I mean, it looks like Carlton has there's a step behind him, and you get a good break, but like it's almost a collision, right? So
Yeah.
your focus is on the ball, not the players. Like just take us through that whole thing.
Yeah, so I was reading the quarterback, and I seen him scramble out, and I took a peek to Thielen, and I seen Bryce throw his hand up to tell him to go vertical, and I'm like, oh, that's where the ball's going. And so I just broke on the ball and it just made a good play.
What's that feeling like when you're in a game like that and it's crunch time and you have an opportunity to close it out?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to make a play, and you're the guy that makes that play. You're the guy
Yeah.
that keeps that play. What's that like?
It's awesome. I put myself in that scenario a lot. Even like when I'm after practice doing ball drills, I'm thinking in my head, all right, we're down such and such. If I make this interception, we win the game. So I'll run that scenario in my head a lot. And so to actually have it happen, it's just from working hard.
I know one of the organizations or one of the areas of focus for you on charities has been foster kids.
Yes.
Why is that area so important to you?
Yeah, it's important to me because, these kids go through a lot. Some of them might not have the same, support system like I had growing up. And so it's really just about giving back to them and letting them know that they're supported and they feel seen and heard.
Anton, you and Jesse Bates are two of the best safeties in the NFL right now. How does it feel when you're going into a game playing against like a marquee safety like that?
Yeah.
The showdown between two players.
Yeah. No, he's a great player. It's gonna be fun, going against him. I watch him week to week. I see all his plays, so it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna see who's the better man this Sunday.
What do you like about his game?
Oh, he's a man. He creates takeaways. He's a ball hawk. He tackles well, and he just makes plays, force fumbles, picks, whatever. He does it all.
Are the Falcons a team you like facing?
Nah, I mean, they're good, but I would say the number one team that I like facing the Saints because just the rivalry there. But whoever's up next on the schedule is just up next.
So this isn't as big of a rivalry, you think, versus the Saints?
No.
You ready for that game?
Yeah. Always against the Saints. Yeah, it was cool. At one point, I was confused. So I'm like, hold on, there's too many people out here. And then he's like, no, I'm at back. I'm like, okay, cool. But it was cool for him to come in and play that role, and he did it well. So, hats off to him for playing that role. Yep.
On the last game, Kyle Pitts got a deuce there and led to that field goal. It looks like they look for him a lot anyway.
Yeah.
The third guy in particular. How much do you have to be aware of him where he's at right now?
Oh, yeah, you got to know where he is. He's their guy. When they need a play, they're going to go to him. So just, film study and knowing where he's at throughout the entire game.
The way that game finishes, that's still something that kind of sticks in your mind, that just eats at you?
Oh, when we played them the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, because we know we could have played it a little bit better. And so we just got to know this time, let's not put ourselves in that position. And if we do, we got to make sure we close it out.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.